Hi sisters! James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, you guys, today's video I am so beyond excited because as you can see, I'm joined with two very, very iconic sister special guests.
Jake.
And Raquel.
You guys, Jake and Raquel are two of my favorite artists to follow on Instagram right now. They're both super young. Jake is 15, right?
Yeah.
And you are 17. Both young and both killing it. Literally, both of their looks are so insane, so creative, and they are just both so talented and have both been amazing friends and inspiration to me. And for today's video, I wanted to bring them here on my channel and do a beauty battle, which I am so excited for because as you guys all know, this is a series I do here on my channel where two different people take half my face of makeup. But in the past though, all the episodes have been with friends that don't really know a lot about makeup. But this is different because this is literally two artists who actually know what they're doing half my face.
Yeah.
So the three of us are just gonna play in some makeup today. Jake and Raquel are gonna split my face right in half and give me an iconic signature look in their very own style. And at the end, of course, all you sisters will decide which look was your favorite in this little friendly beauty battle. We're gonna talk about all things the beauty industry, what it's like being in the industry at such a young age, because obviously you guys know I came in when I was 16 years old too, so right smack dab in the middle of you guys. What it's like being a small influencer, what the community can improve on. And of course too, you guys obviously know I'm always here for you as friends, and I'm sure so many people watching this video want to be an influencer one day and really want to join the makeup community. And I feel like you guys are both absolutely killing it right now, so it could be really fun to ask some questions as well, and I can kind of answer them and give you guys advice and some other people watching advice too. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right in. So do you guys have any ideas to what look you want to do yet?
Since Valentine's coming up, I think I want to use some inspo on a look I did.
Okay, love that.
Yeah.
Love that. A little hearts moment.
Yeah.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Same.
Unfortunately.
It's you?
I'm just gonna do something rainbow, colorful.
Okay, love that.
Yeah, inspired by these.
Ooh, the rainbow nails. Okay, down. Oh, love a good tongue pop moment. That's good. I feel like nobody can ever do that. Wow, that's good and fresh.
Yes.
Sorry, Jake, you're out of the picture now. Replaced. Well, I feel like this is gonna be quite a long day of lots of glamming. This is gonna be a little bit of an unusual beauty battle, slightly longer than normal, so should we just jump right in?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
My face is your canvas.
Just go?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm just brushing up the hairs of James's brows, just to start.
Okay, so I'm so excited that you guys were able to join me here today, both from the Bay Area actually, so both of you traveled quite far and wide.
Yes. So the last time I was here, I was at James's launch party. And
oh yeah, for the palette.
Yes, it was honestly so much fun. Being a smaller artist, it was really nice to meet bigger influencers that were there and be able to talk with them.
Was that your first makeup event?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
First, like the first one, that's like crazy.
A pretty good one.
Yeah.
A pretty good first start, huh?
Yeah.
How did you both get started into makeup? I want Raquel to answer first because I know Jake's answer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I liked art when I was little. And
Same.
so pretty much just like, it came from that. Like, I always drew starting when I was like 4 or 5. And I just got into makeup when I was in like middle school.
I love that really early start. Okay, cool.
I started my Instagram because people from school and like different clients asked me to like start posting like makeup looks.
Yeah, that's how I got started
I started
too.
posting just clients, and then I started posting my makeup, and I was like, oh, people like this better than clients. Because nobody wants to see the same nude ass eyeshadow look.
Yeah, so Jake.
Yeah.
How did you get started?
Well, I think it's very clearly obvious.
I think this is literally the cutest thing in the entire world. Can I just say it?
Go for it.
Okay, so Jake, when I first started on Instagram, Jake was actually my first ever fan page. Literally, it was James Charles with 2 Z's after it, right?
Yeah.
And I always just thought he was so sweet. He always left the sweetest comments. And then eventually he like posted a picture of himself on the account wearing makeup. And I was like, oh my god, this kid is so cute and so talented.
Yeah.
And then you eventually left the page.
Yeah.
Really rude. It's okay, there's lots of other sister fan pages now. But you started doing your own stuff, which I thought was so incredibly cool because you literally are so incredibly talented.
Thank you.
And I feel like we definitely look very similar and have like similar makeup styles too. So everyone started saying like, you're my son.
Yeah.
Which I thought was so cute.
I remember seeing the CoverGirl ad, and I remember just seeing James, and then I was like, wow, like this is such like a beautiful like boy. Like I've never like seen that before.
Yeah.
And it just like opened like something in my mind that was like, boys can wear makeup too.
So Jake definitely does a lot of like creative looks, kind of like how I first got my start on Instagram. And it's honestly funny too because you've done so many looks that I've had written down in like my notes to work on, but I'm obviously filming all the time. And I'll open Instagram and you'll post the most beautiful look and I'll be like, oh, I was gonna do that one. But I'm like, holy crap. So I feel like you definitely have a very like similar style and mindset when it comes to makeup of like just creating really beautiful
Yeah.
like art pieces. And then Raquel does literally some of the most insanely blended,
Thank
like
Incredible.
colorful looks I've ever seen in my entire life. Like I feel like your work is just so immaculate and you both have such an attention to detail. It's really exciting watching
Thank you.
both of you guys like come into the industry. When did you guys actually like start posting on Instagram?
So I think I started in like the summer of 2016. That's just when I started like, I don't know, I guess getting like good at makeup.
Okay, and then Jake, what about you?
I started posting like summer of 2017, but like at first the looks weren't even like of mine. My sister would do my makeup.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then I just started playing with makeup, watching tutorials, obviously James's tutorials, and then from there on I just started being consistent and just started posting.
Yeah. So as like newcomers into like the social media industry, what do you guys feel about the industry space right now? Like what are your thoughts on the makeup community and what do you feel about like your experience as an influencer so far?
I think it's pretty difficult just because a lot of the smaller artists are kind of in on each other.
Yeah.
I personally feel like from personal experience. So I try to stay secluded from a lot of the smaller artists. So like I like to keep to myself and I'm not like in it for anything else. I just am here for the makeup and for the artistry that it comes with it.
Yeah, I really like that. I definitely got involved with a lot of drama when I first started in the beauty
Yeah.
community. And I've since like obviously learned my lesson and there's like literally no point and it's just such a headache. So I definitely keep my circle very, very
Yeah.
small and I'm like very happy with the circle that I do have. Would you say that having a following and like being an influencer is what you expected it would be?
Definitely not.
No.
Okay,
Not at all.
why?
First of all, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. Like I thought people just like did their makeup, took pictures, and like
Called it a
got
day?
money.
Yeah.
No, it's not that easy.
It's not.
It's so stressful, especially because I'm still in high school, and
Me too.
you too, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot to
It's hard
handle
to
on top of
balance.
like schoolwork and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
because they're two different worlds.
it's still like a really cool experience to like have the opportunity to like do this.
I'm guessing you barely have time to film a lot of videos.
It's hard. I mean, when I was in high school, I did make it work, but it was literally like I would wake up every single morning at 6 in the morning and then I would go to school until 2. And then I would literally set up my little table in the basement with my 2 soft boxes
Yeah.
and film a video for like 3 hours. And I had to finish by like 5:50 because I would have to wipe my makeup off and then drive to work at a frozen yogurt shop, which was 5 minutes away from my house. I had like
Oh, no.
10 minutes to wipe it all off, take everything down, get my makeup off, and drive there and clock in by 6. And then I'd work usually from like 6 till 10 every night, and then I'd have to
Wow.
close, and then I'd get home, and then I'd do my homework until like 1 or 2, and then I'd go to bed and repeat. And that was for like a good like half a year in school.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah. It was definitely like, it was a lot, and I was getting very little sleep, and I got
I
sick
mean,
a
you're
lot,
also
and it was
super
not healthy.
motivated though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's because like I was really passionate about it and I knew that I wanted to do it and I knew like I wanted to make it happen. And I also knew that I wanted to graduate early and that like I had to prove to my parents that I wanted it and that I was taking it seriously and that I wanted to have this be like my full-time job as well. And if it were
Oh,
not for
yeah.
those sleepless nights, I would not be here today. So
But that's like also what inspires like me and a lot of people. Like because you're so driven into like what you want to do, it inspires like me and other people to do the same.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That means a lot. Thank you guys for
Exactly.
saying that. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off with an eyeshadow, and of course we're gonna be using the James Charles X Morphe palette. Mine is slightly busted because I've been using this literally every single day, but let's jump right in.
Use code James for 10% off.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Can't believe you forgot.
Sorry. Well, it's sisters sold out everywhere, so maybe it'll be back by the time this video goes up.
I'm gonna dip into pinkety drinkety and just put this in the crease.
Okay, love that. Little Valentine's look.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm highlighting his brow bone first.
Wait, so are you guys on a lot of PR lists then?
I mean, I'm starting to get on a lot, but it's not
It's like yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Like I still want to get onto ABHs.
Me too.
ABHs.
Neither one of you are on ABH yet?
No.
No.
Oh, I'll be fixing that immediately.
Stop.
Got you, girl. Got you both.
Oh my god.
I think I
You
feel
do not
really-
understand
What?
how long I've been like. There was a time where I would literally like just go on like their Instagram and scroll for hours and just see what they reposted and just do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard just to get them to like my stuff. Like I would do neutral looks and stuff, and I hated neutrals.
Yeah.
I was like, I just
Yeah.
want to be on their PR list.
ABH was one of the first PR lists that I ever got on, and working with them has been so incredible. So speaking of being on PR lists and getting brand deals and stuff, there's definitely been a major shift in the industry this past year with like creators and coming and going and growing and stuff like that. How do you feel about like the state that the industry is in right now when it comes to growing as a small creator? And do you feel like it's easier or harder to be recognized by these brands? Like, how do you feel?
I would say it's definitely like easier than it was maybe like 2-3 years ago, because just like the amount of people doing Instagram and makeup has definitely like gotten bigger.
Yeah, definitely.
But
So you think that makes it easier?
didn't think of it.
I
that
would say
way.
that
It
yeah.
does make it harder in terms of like getting yourself out there
Yeah.
and trying to separate yourself from everybody
Yes.
else.
I agree in the sense that I do think it's getting easier for smaller influencers because of the fact that the community is growing so fast. But at the same time, that also makes it so much harder because there's everybody there to compete with and you do really have to stand out.
Yeah.
For sure. I really think we're moving in the right direction when it comes to like diversity and showing inclusivity in the beauty community, but like there's definitely a long way to go
Yeah.
when it comes to like posting people of color and people of different
Absolutely.
like economic backgrounds and everything like that.
Yeah.
One other thing I've noticed is also that brands don't necessarily just pay attention to people that do neutral looks or warm smoky eyes
Yeah.
and all that. Like, I'm so happy to see that these brands are finally noticing like all these creative people that
Yes.
do all these out of the box things,
Yeah.
editorial makeup, and not just like the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
There was a time when I would just be like really mad over like not being reposted and stuff, but like
Yeah.
once I
Yeah,
actually
same.
thought about it, I'm like, if I want this to happen, I actually have to work for it and not
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
think that just because I'm suddenly gaining followers, like
And it's not
everything's gonna
overnight
happen.
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, I think that is a very good point. I definitely used to be very bitter when I first started as well. I think it's also important to note too, and you mentioned this earlier before we were even filming, you said that when you first started you had an attitude with people.
Oh my god.
Do you want to talk
yeah,
about that
I
for a
can
quick
touch
second?
on that. Yeah. So in general, I have like an attitude, and I can be kind of like, what's the word?
Blunt.
Yeah, blunt and like very honest.
Yeah.
So I can kind of come across as like rude sometimes. Really early on, I kind of had to like realize that everything you say and do can be taken out of context, and people can misinterpret things
Yeah.
all the time. So you kind of have to really be aware of like the image you're presenting.
I think too, like I definitely do see a lot of small artists that are really talented and are absolutely killing it, but maybe don't have the best attitudes online when it comes to interacting with others or with brands. I know ABH just had a scandal a few weeks ago where they posted on their Instagram asking for people to tag different people in the comments to
Oh, I remember
be added
that.
to their PR list. And one girl asked her followers to comment on ABH's thing. And when a name is being spammed in comments, sometimes Instagram will mark that as spam. And she literally started a whole rumor that Anastasia hated Hispanic people. Like, of all brands, Anastasia, who has done so much for the
Sweetie.
community. I was like, oh, absolutely not. But I think it's that level of entitlement that I think is the issue. It's like, aside from like the whole comment being deleted thing, I think it's crazy that instead of just thinking twice and be like, what could have actually happened here? The rationale went right to, oh, this brand is racist. They hate Hispanic people. They're not reposting me. It's like, it's crazy. And like, I think that mentality is something that a lot of artists have, and it's selfishness and it's entitlement. And I think, like you said,
And
you
if you
really
want to
have
get somewhere.
and if you get somewhere, you have to, because
Can't
everybody's
do that.
watching. Both fans are watching, and of course, drama is entertaining every once in a while. But for the most part, nobody wants to watch somebody get in fights all day long and start things and attack others. And also, the brands are watching. And if you're sitting there fighting and leaving comments on a brand's post and starting scandals like that, nobody's gonna want to work with you because you're unreliable. And who knows what you could say about another brand later on. You do definitely have to be careful, and I'm glad that you learned that lesson early. And I think it's really dope that you were able to actually self-reflect and like learn from that. Yeah.
What is this? Okay, what is this brush? Because I've been looking for this.
I don't know, but I love it though.
It's a Morphe M554, and you've never done this.
Wait, so what are you doing?
I like to put it in there to brighten.
Canvas.
Yes.
From the palette?
Yes, I do it all the time.
Wait, really?
You don't do
It's
that?
it's like
Oh, it's like that?
it's like peachy.
No, but the thing
Let me
is,
see.
like, it doesn't come off that
What
peachy.
Wait, that doesn't
See
look
how-
like.
That looks so pretty.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what? It looks like it would be so much more like
Orange.
pinkish.
Well, because when you swatch it and in the pan, it does look peachy,
I was about to use my knuckle.
but then it doesn't really.
Yeah.
You know?
I've never done that before.
It's I do it on everyone. I like to brighten it under the eye because,
Yeah.
especially if I do like a lower lash line,
Yeah.
I want that to be bright.
When I did my full face of makeup using only my palette, I did no foundation at first because I didn't think I was gonna have a shade. But then at the end, I started using canvas all over, and it looked really good for foundation. But I never thought to
See
use
how
it.
brightened it is? Like,
Yeah. What has been your guys' biggest accomplishment so far in the beauty industry since you guys started?
This.
this.
Really?
Yeah.
This. Duh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because honestly,
Yes.
like,
Oh my god! What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for me, it's like it went from like fan to literally like being your friend.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy, and like I never thought like I'd literally be here with you, and
Aw.
like we'd ever get to like talk like actual friends and stuff.
I know. Same.
Yeah.
Literally exactly the
No,
same.
yeah.
Oh, that's so
Like, I never
cool.
imagined any of this to happen.
Like I went to watching beauty gurus, and now we're like
Yeah.
slowly but surely becoming one.
It's really.
Isn't it cool? Because that's kind of
It's
how I
crazy,
was.
yeah.
I was-
Not as much of a
yeah.
beauty group, but like in the YouTube community in general.
Yeah.
Like I was a fan of so many of the beauty gurus, but I also watched so many other YouTubers that it's been like so cool to meet in person
No,
now
yeah.
too.
So not recently. No, actually, it was like months ago. James invited me to be part of his campaign for the Morphe palette collab.
Oh yeah, people don't even know about that.
No, yeah. So it was.
Yeah.
We had you filmed it twice, right?
Yeah, so the sisters know that I filmed the Morphe campaign actually twice. I talked about that before, but I never really mentioned, I don't think, what it was the first time.
Yeah.
And the photos are actually on the website, so a few people did catch
Okay,
on.
yeah.
But the first time we actually filmed it, I was only in the last shot, which was like the picture that made it to the palette, but every other color of the palette was assigned to a different friend or
Yeah.
artist that I've looked up to for a long time. So my mom was in it, Ethan and Grayson were in it, Jake was in it. A few different artists from Twitter and Instagram that I've been following forever
Yeah.
were in it as well. Raquel
Yes.
literally flew all the way from Australia to be in
Australia.
it. My literal favorite artist of all time.
Same.
But unfortunately, the footage wasn't high resolution enough to be used in commercial format, so we literally had to redo the entire thing, which sucked. But regardless, we still
was
got
so-
amazing photos
yeah.
out of it. It was an amazing day.
Yes. It was just so fun to have like so many artists in a room and just like such positive energy. Like
Yeah.
it was my first time ever doing any photo shoot, and it was for a big brand too.
Yeah.
So being there really meant a lot to me.
Oh,
And thank you so much.
of course, sister. Okay, what are you using?
I'm using Face as a
Same.
highlighter.
Love that. Oh yeah. I feel like I've asked you guys quite a few questions now about like your experience in the beauty industry.
Yeah.
But do you guys have any questions that I can answer for you about being an influencer and what it's like and like how the behind the scenes work or how like literally anything?
Yeah.
Because I'm here always as a resource and a friend and somebody to be there and somebody who's experienced it all and who's learned the hard way.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm always down to like help everybody out. I feel like when I first came in, there weren't many people that were willing to
Yeah.
give me honest answers and help me out. But like, I want to be that person for everybody else who I really believe in.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions for me, I'd love to answer. And I'm sure everybody at home that is
Yeah.
aspiring as well would love to know. So
Well, I have a struggle with responding to emails when I get asked
Yeah.
about ratings.
oh, like rates, money.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think that would be cool to know, and
like how to charge.
yeah.
Touchy subject, but definitely down to talk about it. I feel like rates are very, very controversial in the sense
Yeah.
that we had the whole situation last year with Marlena talking about influencer rates, and
Yeah.
when $60,000 was dropped, everyone like went crazy. But in reality, $60,000 isn't like a lot of money for
No,
the
yeah.
influencer space. It really did turn into a witch hunt against
Yeah.
influencers, and I definitely did react very harshly at first. But Marlena and I did talk behind the scenes. But regardless, I think it turned into a witch hunt because people heard that and they assumed that everybody was charging $60,000, which is definitely not the case. And I think it's important to note that everybody's rates are different depending on what
Yeah.
they offer.
Literally everybody, yeah.
Because not only are they paying for, of course, like the followers number is there, but at the end of the day, what you should be charging for and what brands should be paying for is the engagement.
Yeah.
Because you can have 5 million followers and be getting 30,000 likes. That person should be charging a fraction of what somebody with 5 million followers that's getting a million likes is
Yeah.
charging, because those people do exist. I feel like demographic is also a super important thing as well, because like you can be like a 15-year-old boy in makeup,
Yeah.
but like if a sports brand reaches out, the chances are it's not really going to be a good fit for you, because
Yeah.
the chances are our followers are mostly young girls that
Yeah.
might not be interested in like
Sports.
that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way to go about it is talk to other people in the community for sure. Like I said, it is a community and it's important to treat it that way and to
Yeah.
communicate with your fellow artists and see what else is going on. And also too, like it's important because unfortunately a lot of brands do try to take advantage, especially of smaller artists who are kind of new to the game and don't really have others to talk to, and they'll try to underpay. And the unfortunate reality is a lot of these brands don't want to pay even period, which is horrible, because you, no matter what it is, you should always be paid for doing work. So it's just a very tricky subject, but it's also up to the influencer too,
Yeah.
to know your worth and not be afraid to negotiate, but also like understand
Yeah.
what the offer is too, because sometimes a major brand can be reaching out and I'll see influencers negotiate for thousands and thousands of thousands of dollars
Yeah.
when I'm like, your engagement isn't even that good, one, and two, this is a really great opportunity.
Yeah.
It's some things are just good learning experiences too, so
Yeah.
it's really important to just like kind of talk to others and talk to role models around you and talk to your parents and people who know and have had a little bit more experience and get that type of help, because I'd so much rather have people be safe than sorry and know what's going on rather than potentially sign a contract and get way screwed over later on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing like some little heart freckles, like inverted ones, so they're like blended out.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. For a little Valentine's Day moment.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be stacking 2 pairs of lashes together, so I don't know, they can look more dramatic.
Okay, I'm
Like
so
mine.
down.
So the lashes I'm stacking are
Lily, So Extra Miami's. Use code James for 15% off.
and then I'm also using That Bitch by Crystal Lashes.
But what I like about this is it totally looks like our looks, like on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Does this look like something I would do?
Yes.
Yes.
It looks like you would post like a sunset picture with like
Yeah.
just the eye.
With a good, approximately
Yeah, right there.
this crop right there. Lip time.
Lip time.
What liner are you using?
I'm using Curvy by I Love Study
Literally my favorite one.
X Colourpop. Me
Yep.
too. You got me on this one.
Love that.
I feel like it can be used on any skin tone.
Yes.
Which I like about
yes.
that. It's very like versatile. Wait, was that the right word? Versatile?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using some big words today. I'm 2 years old.
What are we doing for lips?
I'm gonna do Sao Paulo.
Wait, so
Nude?
should we do different on each side or the same?
Up to you.
I don't know.
Do you want to do a matching nude? That could kind of be cute, guys. I feel
Yeah.
like the color would look good with both looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, do you both mutually agree on this
Oh.
selection of this
let
fun
me
gloss?
see. Yeah.
Wait, so,
Fun
okay, I
gloss.
picked out.
Raquel picked out
fun
4
gloss.
options for everybody
Okay.
here.
So we have, wait, should we go through all of them or is that doing too much?
Wait, what gloss is this?
Desi Katie does
Yeah.
the colors.
I love that.
We have just the colors also in the most. We have
But I think it's
Anastasia in Pearl and then Kylie in
Always shining.
love that.
Shining, shining.
Shining. I was gonna do that too. Shining, 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 shining. Yeah.
Except he can sing and I can't.
Well, that's
so.
not singing, so
Oh.
I can sing,
you can.
but I have stage fright, so no.
Oh,
I'll
wow,
sing
rude.
once you stop filming.
Okay. Okay, which one?
Okay, I'm stuck between that one and
The,
I like the pearlescent one just because
wait, what?
that one.
This
Yeah.
one?
This one?
I think this would look really stunning.
Yeah, just because I feel like that's too like.
Because this would go with my side, but I don't know if it would go with yours because yours is more
Yeah.
pinky.
Cause.
So
yeah.
wait, you said this one?
Yeah, just a dollop of daisy.
There we go. So we're done with the lips, and there. Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Spray me good. Lock it in place.
Ready?
Oh, that was professional! Alright, sisters, and I think that is this beauty battle between sister Jake and Raquel all complete. Oh my god! Thank you guys so much for coming on the channel today. Both of these looks are fantastic.
Amazing, yeah.
They look so
you.
good and fresh. Oh my god, you guys, do you like how they turned out?
I love it. Both amazing.
Yeah, this was so fun.
Yeah.
Really? I'm so glad. This is both of your guys' first YouTube video.
No, yeah.
That's so cool. Thank you guys so much for coming on the channel.
Thank
It
you
really
for
means so
bringing
much
us.
to me. Like, you guys have been such a major source of inspiration to me, and I know so many other small artists out there as well who are just trying really hard to get into the community. You guys are absolutely killing it, and thank you for sharing your art with me and also all the sisters and the entire world as well. You sisters at home, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please do me a favor and go check out Jake and Raquel. They are so incredibly talented and truly, I think, are the future of the beauty industry. If you guys like this battle, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below, and also leave us a comment and let us know who you think won.
Yeah.
Literally, I have no idea. I think both sides are so beautiful
Yeah.
in their very own way, but of course we really want to hear what you guys have to say. If you have not already, don't forget to click that big red subscribe button down below and come join this sisterhood. We are over 14 million sisters
Damn.
strong, and I'd love to have you guys join the family. And also don't forget to click that bell icon so you can get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. If you'd like to follow me on my makeup journey, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both just James Charles. My Snapchat for more behind the scenes and stuff is James Charles with an extra S after Charles. Where can they find you guys?
You can find me at Snatch by Jake.
And Makeup by Raquel.
Yes, go follow them, sister support, and say hello. This video's sister shout out goes to sister Jeffrey. Thank you so much, love, for always following and supporting. You know I love you literally so much. And if you at home would like to be the next video's sister shout out, don't forget to always retweet your video links to go live on Twitter and also turn on my YouTube post notifications. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Beauty Battles. I had so much fun with two of
I
my
had so
favorite
much.
artists in the entire world. Thank you guys for coming. We really hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye.